Good afternoon, Tori. It's Nico from Cliff Jones RV over here in Sealy. As promised, I want to make this video for you on this brand new Keystone Laredo 367BH that we just got in. So yeah, go through this video, tell you more about it so you can show your boyfriend, and hopefully he'll like it. And if not, we do have the 315 TBH as well. So the Laredos are really on the high side of quality. They're the leader in affordable luxury. They have a lot of residential features that I'm going to go through and show you. What's really great is that it does have a mirror right here above the hitch, so you don't necessarily need a spotter. So it's really easy to hook up. I know you said you like LED lights. This one has white LED lights in the cap to help you to hook and unhook in all lighting conditions. This one also does have the Road Armor fifth wheel hitch, which is an upgrade. So the pivoting head helps to control chucking, so you have a smoother tow. Right up front over here, this is where the battery goes. If we can earn your business, you know, like we talked about, we will do a full make ready. That is included in the price. We use deep cycle interstate marine batteries that go right here. What's really great is that it does have a battery disconnect, so whenever you're not using your camper, all you have to do is flip that switch and it won't kill your battery versus others that don't have it. So like we talked about when you were here, it does have frameless windows, so this you don't have to worry about armor-alling the gaskets like you do on others. The gaskets inside the window, better protected from the elements. The tint on those, you know, it's about a $1,500 to $2,000 value. It gives you more energy efficiency and privacy. Also, the windows open outwards, so if it's raining outside, you can still get cross ventilation. And then also, you know, speaking of rain, what's really great on the design of the cap on this RV is that it does wrap around the sidewall almost the width of my hand. So if you're going down the road at 60 miles an hour with a 10-mile-an-hour headwind and it's raining, that 70 miles an hour is just beating on your cap. So this will just glide right off versus others that have a much thinner type of construction. So now, like we talked about, the storage doors on these are CNC machined out of the sidewall, so they're very heavy, better insulation, just feel really great in your hand. I need to find the keys for this one. You know, it just came in, so I can't open this up for you at this moment. I do apologize, but you know, it's a huge storage space. You could basically fit a mountain bike in there, and these do have magnets, not clips, so we can easily open it with one hand, and you also don't have to worry about the clips breaking over time and deteriorating. Also, you do have power out here as well if you want to hook up some devices or anything. This one does have a friction hinge door, so it's not like the old style RVs where it has a latch on the door or a latch on the wall. So it'll stay open up to about 10 miles an hour, and then it'll just easily open itself. It does also have a screen door here, so if you want to get cross ventilation, you can have the windows open, have the fans open, and have this open. It does have this little doohickey slider right here that you can close to keep bugs out. That way you don't get bugs on side your camper. I'm sure your granny probably appreciate as well. What she was saying was, you know, this has a huge door handle. Some RVs just have a tiny little plastic handle, but when they say extra large, they really mean it. Also, this one does have the Lippert solid steps, and what's really great is that it has 4 steps, not 3, so it's much easier, lower point of entry to get in. Also, the feet are adjustable to different ground heights. That way you can get a perfect setup for wherever you are. This one does have 2 huge electric awnings as well, so you have plenty of coverage on a beautiful day like today. If you don't want to get sunburnt, you can open up the awnings and hang out outside. And it does have LED lights there. Let me zoom in. They are white, but it does have LED lights on both awnings. So coming around this way, this one does have auto level, so all you have to do is turn it on. Whoops. All you have to do is turn it on, press auto level, and it will begin the process of leveling itself out. That's going to save you a lot of frustration and cursing whenever you're setting up your camper. So that's just really nice, you know, not having to worry about it, buying the leveling blocks, anything like that. This RV is also ready for solar panels. So this is limited to 10 amps. What that will do is charge your battery and keep your lights on. And everything is bigger on the Laredos, so these do have the 30-pound propane tanks versus the 20, so you're not going to have to refill as often. This is the storage right here, the pass-through. Let me turn the light on, that might help. There we go. So as you can see, it is aluminum structure on the Laredo, so it's stronger and lighter, even though this thing, the gross weight's, you know, over 15,000 pounds. But for a fifth wheel this size, you know, it's constructed very well, has fantastic insulation. Things like that. So this is the water workstation. So this is very convenient versus some other systems out there. If you decide to get cable satellite, you can just plug into that black box there on the top right. And it does have a black tank flush, so whenever it's time to dump your tanks, all you have to do is open up the black tank, hook up a water hose, turn the water on, and the built-in nozzles do all the work for you. That way you don't have to get a wand, stick it down the toilet, stuff like that, or do the old ice trick where you put ice in your tanks and everything shakes loose when you go down the road. I know for your dogs, this one does have a outside shower with hot and cold water, so you can wash them outside before going in your camper. Everything's just really conveniently located right here. You have dumps for your tanks and everything. Whenever you want to have city water connection, you're in this mode. If you want to fill up your tank, fresh tank to go off the grid, you can do that. And yeah, everything's located right here. Better protected from the elements. Also, this RV does have a 10-gallon gas and electric water heater. So if you enjoy hot showers as much as I do, you're not going to, you're going to definitely appreciate having the 4 extra gallon capacity versus the 6 that's available on most other RVs. This is the exhaust for the propane furnace. So during those rare days where you actually need a furnace, this is where it will vent from. Of course, this RV does have 4 slides. So you have the master bedroom slide. This one is the kitchen slide. This one's the bunk slide. And coming around this way, I know one of my favorite parts on the Laredo is going to be located inside this door right here. So this is the grill and chill package. In my opinion, Laredo has the best outdoor kitchen. They have a brand new design Furrion TV, a little bit thinner. I'm sure the picture quality is probably a lot better versus others as well. You do have a large refrigerator here for your adult beverages. Pretty good size. That's about double the size of most other outdoor kitchens. Like we were talking about, a lot of outdoor kitchens, they're condensing them, but Laredo, they just want them to be big. So you also have a residential power microwave out here, so that way you don't have to constantly go in and out from your camper. You can just use the microwave outside. You also have power connections for a coffee maker, blender, whatever you'd like. There are more LED lights here as well, and also speakers for the radio. So this is a multifunction radio. It is AM, FM, CD, DVD, and most likely it has Bluetooth. I haven't fired this one up, but most of them do have it nowadays. And you also have the 2-burner cooktop out here. This is propane if you want to cook outside. And also you do have a little bit of storage right here as well. And that's going to be really about it for the outside features. The Laredos do have Tpo Roofs, which is upgraded versus rubber. Tpo is a felt and vinyl material, so that is more resistant to UV rays, requires less maintenance. Also, if you walk on your roof to inspect it like you should periodically, you're less likely to slip because it's a coarser material. It's not as slick versus just standard rubber. And this RV does have a ladder, so that way you don't have to grab an external one, which is really nice. It's also prepped for a backup camera. Backup cameras can save lives, so we can help you get one if you would like. They also are starting to add bumpers now. Laredo didn't really do that before. But if you want to add like a bike rack or a spare tire, you can put that on here. The capacity is honestly not that much, but having a hitch, that you can add stuff onto is definitely nice. This RV does have 2 ACs, so of course it's 50 amp service. This is where your main power is, conveniently located right there. And that's about it. Now we can go inside. Oh yeah, and then also it does have a range hood in the kitchen that actually works. So if you're cooking inside, it will vent outside. That way your camper doesn't smell like food all day long. All right, here we go. Oakley dokley, here we are inside the kitchen and living room. Let me give you a 360 view here. There we go. So, right over here on the living room slide, it does have a dinette that you can turn into a bed. You can sleep, 2 adults there most likely, depending on how tall they are. There is storage underneath. What's nice about the Laredos is that they actually have gliders on there. So some RVs, it's wood on wood, but this is really nice, easy to open and close. So, you know, you could seat like 4 people here if you want to play a card game, enjoy a meal, whatever you want to do, or turn it into a bed. What I really appreciate about this camper is that it has recliners. In my opinion, a lot of bunkhouses, you know, you don't really see recliners. There's usually a big compromise because of the way that they're arranged. But because this one has so many slides, it's really nice. You know, you have the 2 recliners here in front of this huge TV. I think this is like a 50-inch. This RV does have an HD antenna, so you can catch like 60 local channels depending on where you are. The radio is a multifunction. So it's AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth, auxiliary input, headphone output, USB, so you can play nearly anything through it. It also has NFC. If you hook up to Bluetooth as much as I do, you know, it takes time usually pairing, so you can just swipe your phone and it connects. This also has a 40-inch fireplace, so that does produce heat. You can turn the heat off and just have a light show if you want. During the summer, you know, if you're just hanging out watching a movie, you want to add a little ambiance, you can do that. There's also overhead storage here. Pretty deep. And also, you know, if you ever wanted to add like a gaming console or, you know, whatever, you do have storage there to do that. Right over here, this is a little pegboard. You know, you can put your keys, you know, reminders, all that kind of stuff. And it also includes 2 angry, drunken, fighting octopuses here for hanging clothes, stuff like that. And then also on the bottom, you have a little rack there. Makes me think of like storing pool table sticks, whatever. But yeah, coming around this way, this is an 18 cubic foot gas and electric refrigerator. You know, there's electric refrigerators out there which are cool and everything, but you know, what I'm hearing from a lot of people is that this gas electric design is a tried and true design. It's made to be, you know, towed down the road and shaken, but you know, there's nothing wrong with electric fridges. But I mean, this one's 6 cubic feet larger than the Arctic Wolf, but I mean, the Arctic Wolf's great. You know, we're in 2 totally different classes here, but this is a huge refrigerator, so if you're out camping for a while, food storage is not a problem. So here we are on the kitchen slide. What's really great about the Laredo is you have a full-size residential microwave. So, you know, with a lot of RV microwaves, I'm sure you've seen, you know, they're tiny little microwaves. But this one's, you know, a household size. It's residential power, and it will heat up food very quickly and evenly. So this is the stove and oven. What's nice is it has a glass insert to give you extra counter space. And what's really great on this brand new Furrion design, it has igniters on the stovetop, and it also has igniters on the oven, so you don't have to bend down and light this manually, which is really nice. And you also have storage for pots and pans underneath here. And there's pretty blue LED lights in the oven as well on the dials. And you also have overhead storage here. Storage over here. And what's really great about this Laredo that I'm noticing I didn't notice before, I mean, there's power outlets everywhere. You have one right here, there's one by the fridge, there's one over there by the recliners, there's one up top over there by the dinette. So, you know, your different devices and stuff like that, you won't have any problem keeping them charged with all these outlets everywhere. There's also storage underneath here. Really deep storage. And what's really great, you know, this is really, like, I would say their flagship bunkhouse model. So on the island, you have solid surface countertops. So it's non-porous, it's not going to capture bacteria. Sorry, trying to get this out of the way. You know how this just came in the other day. There we go. So it's stainless steel. You have a huge bolt on this side. It is undermount, so if you clean your counter, you're not going to catch debris on the silicone like on some other ones. Stainless steel, so it's not going to capture bacteria. It's not going to stain with coffee or soda. You also have a residential style faucet here, so it makes it easier to wash dishes and stuff. It comes out. And smaller sink on this side. And what's really great about the Laredos, they're smart. You know, where do you put your trash can? Well, in the island, it's out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. Storage there, drawers here. And And right over here is the pantry, very large pantry. And what's nice is that it does have lips on the shelves, so if you have canned goods, you know, it'll catch it. They're not going to just fly out everywhere. There's an LED light up there as well to help you see. Overhead storage here. And you have this little bar area, whether it be a coffee bar or a regular bar. You have power outlet for a blender, coffee maker, whatever you need. LED lights here, storage here, storage underneath here. Storage is definitely not a problem on this RV. Okay, and then here we have your control panel. What's really neat about a lot of new RVs is that they're coming with the Furrion range booster. So what you can do with this, you know, if you're at a campsite somewhere that has Wi-Fi, this is your own personal router. So it's a booster, it gives you more range, and it gives you more security because you have your own personal router. You're not just directly hooked up to the regular router, so that's nice. Here's your main control panel. So you have your monitoring for the fresh tank, the battery, black tanks, gray tanks, control for the water heater to go from gas to electric, lights, and slides for the 4 slides, awning control, thermostat here, awning control there. So here we are going to the master bedroom. I really like the Laredo bedrooms. I mean, you get the king size bed, it's on a slide, plenty of room to walk around. And let's see, oh, I got the lights off, but that's okay. There's a little cubby over here for storing your belongings, stuff like that, whatever you keep bedside. I'll go ahead and turn this on. And what's really nice about the Laredos too is that they have windows in the slides. A lot of RVs don't do that, but you know, on a beautiful day, if you don't want to run electricity or if you're off the grid, you can still get great cross ventilation because you have so many windows. Now what's really great about the Laredos is that they use Coleman ACs, which is preferred versus other brands. We just find that the parts warranty is really easy versus others. They do have a racetrack system, so the ducts go in a circle so that there's no hot spots. Both ACs feed each other. Laredos have great insulation, so it'll stay nice and cool in here, no problem. This one also has a huge closet as well. So, I mean, I know you wanted to go camping, but really, you know, you could live in this one. So, you have overhead storage there, place to hang clothes here. And as Granny noted, this does have preparation for washer-dryer connections. If you would like to add one, we can certainly help you out with that. And it does include a 32-inch TV right here as well, which is nice. It does have a dresser. So, you know, just tons of storage here for clothes. You do also have a power outlet here as well, which is nice. Let's see. Now going to the main bathroom. What's great about the Laredos, I know you said your boyfriend's 6'3", so this is a 48-inch residential size shower. So, you know, you met me. I'm only about 6 feet taller, so average size guy. But, I mean, you can just see how much headroom there is, especially with the skylight. So yeah, plenty of room in here, definitely no problem. I know you were saying you didn't like the shower in the Alpha Wolf because of the design. It was like a tub. So with this one, you know, you have the regular glass door, so you don't really have to worry about it with this one. Pretty much full coverage from water getting out and everything like that. And over here, plenty of storage. Goodness, that is a lot of storage. Yeah, like I said, this was my first time showing this RV today, so I'm kind of learning as I go here, but that's a lot of cubbies for linens and stuff. Also, what's really great about the Laredos is that they use porcelain tool that's not plastic, so it's much easier to clean, longevity, stuff like that. So now with this fan, what you can do, you know, if you want to get cross ventilation or before you depart to your destination, what you can do is open this up, have a window open, and it'll keep it 10 to 15 degrees cooler in here versus not having it. That way your ACs don't have to work as hard to cool down and it won't take as long. You also have a medicine cabinet here for storing everything. And you do have grounded power connections, so you know, if you're using like a blow dryer or stuff like that, you know, you have connections right here, and because it's 50 amp, you're less likely to trip a breaker. And you do have storage here. And also, you know, it is ducted throughout, so it does have a duct in here, so you don't have to worry about the bathroom getting too hot during the summer. Okay, and coming over here to the bunk room. Here we go. So, you know, you can sleep 3 in here comfortably. You can put a TV here, probably like a 32-inch. You still have storage for, you know, gaming consoles, whatever you want. Storage here, lots of storage for clothes. This one, what's nice about the AC, it does have a slider, so you can control the flow. If you want a quick dump, you just open it, it drops all the air here, but if you keep it closed, it will circulate more evenly. This is what I was wanting to show you on the windows. What's really nice, these are the frameless windows. So what you can do to open them is just like this, and they pop out like that. So even if it's raining, you can still have them open. So over here, you do have the single bunk with the teddy bear mattress, really soft. And you can just fold this out of the way if you want. You can just fold it out of the way, and you have a tri-fold couch here. This will sleep 2 adults comfortably, so really you can sleep 4 in here. Yeah, and then of course also you do have the half bath here as well for your guest, so that's nice. And this one also has a fan. Now what's neat about this one, because it's so high, you know, you would really need like a ladder to get to it. So this is electric, so what you can do is just press that button and it'll open itself. I wish, you know, every manufacturer did this, but it seems like they don't for whatever reason. So yeah, if you have that open and have the fan on, that'll definitely help to keep it cool in here. Awesome. Well, alrighty, Tori, again, it's Nico from Cliff Jones RV over here in Sealy. I want to make this video for you. I know it sounds like you guys have a pretty busy schedule, so I wanted, you know, your boyfriend to be able to see this before y'all are able to come back. I talked to our inventory specialist, and she will be uploading this one to our website here pretty soon. But yeah, we would love to earn your business. We have the best prices in Texas with no hidden fees, the best service after the sale as well. We're right down the road, you know, 20 minutes down the road. We've been here for over 40 years, so you know, hopefully you guys like this one. If not, we have the Arctic Wolf. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always reach me at 979-253-2611. Thank you so much.